So, the Nintendo Switch 2 certainly has games, huh? It's got a lot of games. A lot of really cool games. A lot of really expensive games. But it's got games. It certainly has games. It's all real. It's all real. Tomodachi Life, Rhythm Heaven, Kirby Air Ride, Deltarune, Silk Song. Fucking Silk Song is real. You're gonna buy all the games, every single one? You're gonna get infinite games? That... I can't get over that direct. Like, I'm still... The direct on last Thursday, that one was like, okay, for like maybe the next day I was really excited. I've still not let go of the high from the Switch 2 direct, though. May want to get the unlimited bacon though, but no games though, but no games. Or you can get games, unlimited games, but no games. However, before we get into Splatoon, I did bring up the Switch 2 Direct for a reason. That is because, if y'all don't mind, I'm gonna chill for a second. Y'all probably know this by now, because I mention it at the end of every stream. I do have a YouTube. I don't post stuff on there often. I just posted something. I edited together the stream from... I edited the stream from... Grammar. Language. Learn how to speak English to you. I edited the reaction stream into a shorter video, about 15 minutes long, so you can see all of my reactions, all of my screaming. So go check that out, sub to the YouTube, and that's all I've got in terms of chilling. Y'all don't have to hear about from me anymore. We're doing Splatoon today. It's Splatoon Friday. I'm probably gonna do Salmon Run. The rotation didn't look terrible. Spawning Grounds isn't super fun. But from what I remember, it was like Dowser Dualies, Splat Dualies, Squiffer, and S-Blast or something like that, which didn't look that bad. Still not great range-wise, although I guess you do have Squiffer and S-Blast, those are fine. Not to mention Dowser Dualies. But really, I just want to do Salmon Run because I want to grind for scales for the Squid Research Lab coat. Is that so bad? Is that such a bad thing? So we're gonna do Splatoon today. I'm gonna join the VC in the Salmon Pants server. There's already someone in here. What the hell? Hello?
Hello, I beat you to it.
You beat me.
I was here before you even started the stream. I was like, I want to play.
Let me change the status from T should join to live.
No, change it to T join.
T. I'm still gonna leave the red. I'm gonna leave the red circle. That way people know that it's live.
Yeah, it's fine. Well, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing very good. I'm still riding the high of the Switch 2 Direct. I'm still riding the high of fucking Air Ride.
I have watched it 2 more times today. Well, no, just one. Just one today. One today, one yesterday, 3 times the day of the Direct.
I've watched the full Direct like approximately 3 times. I watched it twice, once when it happened, once with you. And then I kind of watched the whole thing again when I had to edit everything. So I count that as a third. But I've also watched like 50 different reaction videos.
Yeah, I almost watched all of Arlo's reaction. I watched the Failboat reaction, and I watched your reaction. And I watched it twice fully on my own.
I can't believe it. I can't believe everything that got announced. Kirby Air Ride directed by Sakurai. Like, come on.
That was just like, that's what everyone... It's like the past week has been, oh hey, let's put something on our bingo card because it's funny and it won't happen. It happened.
Yeah. I put Silk Song and Deltarune on as a joke, and both of them happened. Oh shit, Splatdust.
Yeah, I just picked it you. Oh, gosh. I just can't believe, like, I know everyone has been pissed off about the prices. Personally, I really think it's acceptable. It's fine. It's justified.
I'm fairly sure we're all going night. I know me personally, night is the only one that calls to me.
Yeah. Squibs wants to do morning, but everyone else wants to do night. I've already picked night, so.
It was fresh and possibilities are endless. Afternoon is peak.
You go, big man.
No, that's Fry.
Well, my bad. Your stream's a little delayed. Also, someone just be like art of Snatcher saying Team Night. I can't believe I'm recognized.
So I'm trying to get 2 in the zone, the sun's up before I know it. Moon. I am better in the later part of the day, but that's like afternoon for you all, yeah. Your night is our afternoon. An hour afternoon is like your morning.
By the way, I may only be able to play for a little bit, unfortunately.
It's all good.
It's all good, man.
Saul Goodman. Wow. Wow.
My brain's so fried. Splatoon reference. Fry.
Oh shit, what's it called? Is the new Springfest gear already available?
It probably is.
Yeah, scroll through all the Switch 2 news.
There it is.
Find channels.
I got it. No, I don't want bookmark. Claim.
You locked me in a room with no sun. Wait, if you locked me in a room with no sunlight, I'd be able to work a lot anytime, but I'm just too wired to the sun. That's fair.
I'm too wired to the sun not existing.
That's what I'm saying. I'm wired to the moon.
Give me the like. If the moon's up, I'm up. But the moon's like always up half the time, and sometimes it's never up. So, and whenever it's a new moon, I just die.
I mean, technically, the moon is always up. It's more that when it's like the new moon, you can't see it all during night, and it's only visible during the day. But then when it's during the day, it's overshadowed by the sun.
No boy, free gear I'm probably not gonna use.
I'll use it during the Springfest, but I don't think I'm gonna use it any other time.
I mean, I'll take the gear as to collect stuff. But...
Yeah, I should probably pick Yoshi.
So we didn't see any Yoshi stuff in the direction.
I like how I went to go choose a team, and the cursor was already on night. Nintendo knows me. Instead of the moon, you can see is the percent that you see at night. Yes. I assume you saw the short about it, because that's where I got that info.
Yeah, that's where I also got it. Crazy. I can tell we're pretty similar.
We all have, like, the same short speed, with the exception of, like, a few things.
Like, I know T probably gets some Terraria stuff.
I don't get a lot of Terraria. I used to. I definitely used to, but it hasn't showed up very much.
A year ago, I got that one really popular dude who, like, dueled the creator of Terraria. I forgot his name.
Oh, Chippy, yeah.
Yeah, I saw him for a little bit.
I assume you probably already heard, but I'm wanting to do someone.
Yeah, the title. Got it.
Yeah. Wish I got more furry stuff in my short speed, but there's just some, yeah. That's a very treacherous line to cross. Or to tread.
Yeah. For a little bit, I got, like, I don't remember what it was, but there was something on my short speed I didn't like at all, and I eventually just disliked it every single time I found something like it, and it went away quick.
What was
but
it?
Not gonna like it, just like...
It's rare that I ever, like, go out of my way to dislike something, because most of the time, if there's something I really don't want on my feed, I'll specifically go into, like, the three dots in the top right and say, not interested, do not recommend.
Wait, that's the thing?
Yeah.
Ah.
So like anytime I see like AI generated live streams, I get those pretty often. I'm like, okay, do not recommend this shit.
But you get live streams?
Yeah.
I've never gotten a live stream. Occasionally I accidentally hit the live stream tab, but like... I think that's gone now.
My number one op is in this, what's it called? This rotation.
Is it S-Blast?
S-Blast.
Oh, for that program that we were yapping about yesterday?
Oh, it might not support the short live streams.
Oh, on my phone. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what he's talking about. I don't think your phone might not support live stream shorts.
Yeah, me and my iPhone 7 over here. I was always joking. It's an iPhone 7.
Muffin.
I don't know what iOS version I have. I think it's 15.
Oh, speaking of my number one op, there it is.
Boy, I got my best pal. Oh,
Nighttime. What is it?
Right, you got launched to the moon.
Oh, my mouth.
This map is just some great part of the science.
It was like, it's like the most definition of like the mid Splatoon 2 Samurai map. It's not awful, but it's not great.
Yeah.
The game is loud, I can turn it down in a sec. Yeah, I was about to say, y'all want to just like toss them up to here. Oh, good job, Muffin.
Trying their best. How much do you think that, like, the game that should have been free is
from what I heard, it's probably gonna be about $6.
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting it. I was expecting 20.
Honestly, knowing Nintendo, that wouldn't have even been surprising.
Yeah, but for $6, I genuinely might get it. Because it looks like it has a couple of fun games.
Yeah. I'll probably base, if I get it, on what you think of it if you
Okay. It just depends on how much I'm in debt.
get it. Yeah.
How broke am I after I get the Switch 2?
Let me turn down the game. Game has been turned down a bit. So it will have worked better as a bundle if you buy an extra pair of Joy-Cons. What was it?
We play.
Yeah, like we play. The issue with that is, Nintendo has a mindset of we should never give away something we worked hard on for free. The only reason they gave away, what's it called? The only reason Wii Sports is a packing towel was because Reggie convinced them to do it. And the reason I know that is because I read his book.
Oh, you're writing me a book.
It's really good, honestly. It's like one of my favorite non-fiction books.
You see, I like fiction.
I like fiction too, but it was really interesting to hear about like the inner workings of Nintendo and shit.
I am a fantasy guy. So much
But that is the only non-fiction book I think I own at the moment, so.
I don't really own any book companies, right honest. I got the old Minecraft guidebooks.
Yo, peek!
Actually, I have two of each. One hard copy, one
Yeah, I was
paperback.
about to say, they have hard copy and paperback.
Yeah, I need to kind of get rid of the paperback, probably. I don't need to. I remember using the building tutorial guide, and I was trying to build a house, and I got one block off, and it was completely wonky.
I 100, like, straight up, I'm fairly sure, like, one of my first actual survivals, since I 100% was a kid who only played creative for a while, I built, like, the big, two-story house with, like, wood roof and, like, cobblestone bottom side. I 100% built that.
I tried to build it in a creative world, and I just, like, forgot. I accidentally misplaced one block, and then, like, 2 hours later, I realized my mistake.
And I love that house. I'm fairly sure I still have that world on my 360. I should go back and look at it at some point.
It sucks for me, unfortunately. I think my 360 got the, like, Red Ring of Death, and then I got another, like, I got another one used. And then, like, so, like, all my really good saves from there are gone.
Yeah.
I still have the memories. Like, how I would blow up the tutorial world and exit without saving, so I could do it
For real.
Like, I would play CNT, I saved it, and then I would blow it up and exit without saving it, and just go right back. It was so much fun.
It is Wave 3, by the way. I have old fiction books and, of course, all the Zelda. Yeah, I know you have, like, all of the Zelda books. Not all of them, but a lot of them. The one I think is really funny for me to own, although I haven't even finished reading it, is I got the Kirby, the first volume of the Kirby manga.
Wasn't I there when you got it? No, when you got it.
No, it was while I was in Arizona. I got it.
Okay.
The music club I'm a part of. We had done like a museum or something, and then afterwards we still wanted to like hang out a bit, so we went to Barnes and Noble and got there.
And man, on the Switch 2, we could possibly play Salmon 1 at a smooth, buttery 120 FPS.
Oh my god.
Just imagine it.
Oh, hello, Squigs.
Hello.
I'm just excited for 60 FPS fucking Pokemon finally.
Pokemon.
Pokemon hasn't been in 60 FPS since Emerald on the Game Boy Advance.
That was 60 FPS? Wait a minute.
Yes.
Much about the GBA, be honest.
Unless the tweet I saw lied to me, in which case it could have. Although I believe it. I full believe it.
Yeah, it's 60 FPS. It's 240 by 160 at 60 FPS.
Make sure you stop.
There's almost more frames per second than...
The Game Boy had more frames than Switch handheld.
Yeah, but it's so tight, it's so funny.
Oh, finally. Plugged every single cable and then finally video showed up.
Okay, what all am I going to need to buy? Obviously the console.
New Pro controller, new screen protector, new case.
I'm
not buying a Pro controller.
I'm not buying a Pro controller initially. I'm probably gonna put that on like a Christmas list or something.
Okay.
Simply because the Switch 1 Pro controller works. It seems like the only thing that this one has that the new one has that the original doesn't is the headphone jack and the C button, which I won't be using very often.
And also the rumble.
New rumble, which I don't really care about.
Oh, the headphone jack is nice.
The headphone jack is nice, don't get me wrong, but I'm not going to use it very often, because I'm always just playing on my computer.
Like, I would be using it often when it comes to, like, trips.
Yeah, like, if I'm, like, on a plane. But yeah, even then, the Switch is going to have a headphone jack.
Yeah. I know, that cable did get annoying.
It's like the only case I can see where a headphone jack on the Pro Controller would be useful is like... No, I haven't seen a case where... Unless, like, it's compatible with, like, headsets and you can use it for game chat.
What I think it's useful is it's really obscure, but let's say you want to play dock, but then everyone else in the house is asleep.
Yeah.
Or that, yeah. I was trying to think of a reason why you would use it while on a TV, and I didn't think of that for some reason.
Like, I know, like, the Roku remotes have a mic. Have a headphone jack for that.
Yeah.
That's so funny, actually. A TV remote with a headphone jack.
Oh, guess what? That one dies very quick, and it doesn't come with rechargeable batteries.
Oh, speaking of battery life, Switch 2 battery life is not great.
Oh.
From what I saw, it's like, because Switch 1, I believe, was like 3.5 to 8 hours or something like that on a full charge. From what I saw, Switch 2 on dock would be like either 1.5 or 2.5 to like 6 hours.
Yeah.
So not awful, but definitely worse than Switch 1.
I've used with my lovely OLED. Like, I'll use it for a whole day and be at 70%.
The OLED has crazy battery.
I don't know how it does that. My OLED is built different.
I will also say this, it sounds weird to say, but I've seen side-by-side comparisons of the Switch 2 handheld and the OLED, right? I almost think the Switch 2 screen looks better. Despite the fact it's not an OLED. Simply because the LCD, like the HDR LCD, has gotten much better recently.
Yeah.
Like, LCD isn't that much of a drawback anymore.
Really power consumption, right?
I don't know much about screens.
I don't know much either. That was just my guess.
Also, I curious and looked it up, and even though we don't know much about the Switch 2, if the leaks are correct, it's gonna be more powerful than Steam Deck.
Oh yeah. Its power rivals the fucking PS5 and Series S and X.
Really? What I saw, it was just doing that with the,
Well done.
like, a true dock. I feel well, for frame rate wise.
Yeah.
Because it can get the fan and that constant power.
God, I forgot how awful that cannon position is.
I do have to say the oh, I'm lagging.
Oh, yep.
My internet might not be doing good. I don't remember. I've said a couple things and I don't remember what you've heard and happened.
Even though Switch 2 isn't gonna have, like, I'm probably only gonna get Mario Kart and Deltarune at launch. I first decided I want to get Deltarune on Switch.
That's fair.
But it won't have much. I'm still gonna be able to play my old games at a better, more consistent frame rate.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
the fact that Switch 2 is almost 100% compatible with Switch 1 means it's going to have the best starting lineup of any game console. Period. End of story.
Like, the Wii U is a contender, but
Wii, but
because it had the Wii.
The
But
Switch
Wii U,
game library is one of the best game libraries of all
Yeah.
time.
personally it is to me, just because it has almost every game you can think of. Like, I
And
feel like it has,
not only is it gonna have all the Switch games, it's also gonna have a shit ton of GameCube games at launch.
yeah.
I feel like at launch it's gonna have over 50% of the Switch of all of Nintendo's games. I feel like at that point.
We're gonna lose.
Okay, bye-bye.
Yeah. Like, I genuinely wouldn't be surprised if it...
Okay, this is weird for me to say. I am just so excited about the Switch coming out because it gets to mean I get to redesign my whole setup.
Me who
Because-
likes my setup how it is, I'm like, don't want to redo it.
Well, I've had this setup for almost 2 years now.
Can I just say,
And
Squish, that
nothing
is
is-
such an ADHD thing to say.
What?
I'm so excited for it to come out so I can redo my setup.
Because I'm tired of the same setup. I want something different.
No, that's
And then you
fair.
have- And then you have me over here, just being like, I don't want to redo my setup. I finally got it to something I like, and I want to keep it.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
but I mean, like,
Now
to be
wait
fair,
2
you
years
ve-
from now,
I
then
was about to say,
figure
to
that
be
out.
fair, you very recently had to redo it, so...
Yeah.
Like, oh, true, it was a few months ago, but still, like,
I haven't nothing has moved on my desk since whenever I moved into this building. Oh my gosh, what on earth is this? This is a Minecraft ad?
What?
Collabed with McDonald's, but they added in the McDonald's mascot. So I just saw
Oh yeah.
Oh
big
yeah, that's
purple
oh
dude.
yeah.
Grimace.
That caught me.
Grimace,
Yeah, the
Grimace Minecraft.
Grimace Minecraft.
that it was. Ooh.
By the way, I tried the McDonald's Minecraft meal.
Oh, how is it? Is it just
It was
like chicken
McDonald's.
tenders? So it's just like it's fine.
No, it's literally just chicken nuggets or a burger. That's it. Like I mean, you get a fancy little fry container that is like pixelated in, but like the end.
Do you think for most games that support mouse controls are gonna have an easy alternative to not use mouse controls?
Yeah.
I think it depends on the game.
Okay.
Like with Mario Party, the mini games can't, but like I think they'll have a way to play without.
An alternative
So
way
you
or
can
disable
play.
them.
Yeah, you can.
I don't think there'll be an alternative way. I think it'll just be able to be like, hey, don't do mouse control. But for something like
Yeah,
Dragon Drive, I don't know if you're gonna be able to turn them off because that's that game's entire gimmick.
Yeah, Dragon Drive, I don't see them doing it. I'm also depending on Dragon Drive's price is what my comment see.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna have to like make room on my desk every time I want to play it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's part of the reason why I'm excited, because I'm like, well, if I'm gonna want to do mouse controls, I gotta make my desk more spacious. I would love that.
I don't have any room. I cramped every little thing. I got Amiibo everywhere. I got plushies everywhere. I got 2 monitors.
That's part of the reason why I've been wanting to get a larger mouse pad. Because I'm like, if Nintendo Switch 2's gonna have mouse support, I'm gonna need more room. Cause like I don't want to raw dog the fucking Joy-Con 2s on my wood desk.
Don't say that you're gonna dog the Joy-Cons on me. Don't say that.
Also, it's low time.
Are not okay.
Shut off the stream, guys. We're done.
Do you think, just a genuine question, because I don't know how I think about it. Do you think Splatoon is gonna get an improvement?
I wouldn't be surprised, but I think they'll wait for 4.
So there wouldn't be any, there won't be a Switch 2, not necessarily a version, but enhancement. Splatoon will run the
Have the
same.
free downloaded updates.
Yeah,
that work
I think
properly
it'll probably have free download, maybe not.
So you think we would get the higher resolution and possibly higher frame rate for background characters?
Yes.
But that's I know we're just gonna get a more optimized game. I know that.
The only reason
it'll run better.
The only reason why I'm thinking that they won't is because whenever doing cross-compatibility, the smallest change on frame rate can completely break multiplayer. On
And
a
that that is also part of the reason why I think they're just going to prioritize getting Splatoon 4 out pretty quickly. Which is unfortunate, because I want that game to have time to cook, but
like...
I think Splatoon 4 is gonna be... It's gonna have mouse controls. I'm probably not gonna use it.
Oh, 100% they're putting mouse controls in Splatoon 4. There's no world they don't.
But
I may use it for... Yeah, I'll mess around with it. I think they'll have game modes that are not online modes, but like the little single-player ones.
Oh,
like
really?
their table turf version.
Give us a
could
new,
be something like
We're
that.
gonna get like a squid jump or a squid beat, but it's gonna be entirely mouse controls.
And still give us the option to play without mouse controls, but make them heavily based on the mouse controls.
I've learned that if I'm playing a third-person shooter, give me a controller with gyro.
Oh, 100%.
That's how I play third-person shooters. I can do keyboard and mouse, but like, I'm just more comfortable playing it.
I'm just so spoiled with Splatoon's camera movement with the gyro. It's perfect.
Which I was able to replicate it pretty well in Garden Warfare, but
it's just the centering.
You can't recenter, but
yeah, then the recentering and then the easing. Splatoon has the easing.
Better than mouse for me.
Yeah, 100%.
when 4
And then
comes
you're-
out, I'm probably going to try the mouse controls for like a month max, see if I like them better, and see if I like them better than gyro. If I do, I'll probably switch.
Yeah, like try it on the story mode.
Yeah. Actually, no, story mode is the perfect place to try that out.
I mean, everything will change once you start playing in actual lobbies, but it'll be a good way to at least see if you even like it.
Yeah.
Random thought I just had.
Ah!
What if the story mode had difficulties?
Give me
That'd
the
be
re-
cool.
Yeah, give me a... I want a reason to, like, beat it, and then redo everything again. Like, one thing I really liked about Splatoon 2's story mode is if you wanted 100%, you had to beat every single level with every single
That
weapon.
seems so really monotonous.
Yeah, no,
Really,
don't get me wrong, that
not-
was cool, but at the same time, fuck that. That shit sucked to do.
I just
It
didn't
gave
do
me
it.
a reason to keep playing it over a prolonged amount of time, if that makes sense.
And that's the issue. My brain does not work like that. I had to do it all in the span of like 1 month.
Hmm.
I went on a trip and, well, fun fact, I played Splatoon 3 for a good like 3 months. Never touched the story mode once because I thought it was kind of funny that I didn't play it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went on a trip like I think 3 months later. And then I was just like that holiday season. I was like, oh wait, I'll do it. And then I pretty much almost 100% in that one trip.
Mm-hmm.
I got home that time, and then like 10 minutes after I did it, I finally beat off the tournament.
Hmm.
So if I was just 10 minutes earlier,
Yeah. Yeah, for me, it's just I need the replayability. I want to continue playing the story mode.
What was it? Pulling this idea I saw from a ProChar video, I mentioned it to Squibs at some point. Banana, how would you feel about a perk system?
I'd be down.
So, like, at the beginning of every match, you have to choose from, like, one of, like, 3
Multiplayer.
randomly, decided perks. And they're, like, certain, like, classic ones, certain, like, general ones. Of, like, oh, dodge rolls do damage. Or, like, after getting a kill with a charge, your next charge time is quicker.
Yeah, that'd be down. I'd be down just for more weapon-specific abilities, even.
Mm-hmm.
Which would be hard to do.
And if you're worried about the competitive scene, make a specific mode that doesn't use them. Okay, I just got picked up.
But, like, even in the competitive scene, I feel like I feel like that's something that competitive players would be really down for, honestly.
Yeah,
I-
I agree.
If they get, so long as it's balanced, though. I think that's, like,
Yeah.
the big... I'm imagining, like, a lot of, like, the side order stuff gets reused.
Yeah, it's like the bigger roller, like that'd be so funny.
Or, like,
Yeah,
the dually dodge rolls getting hitbox. I got revived and then pushed by a drizzler into the water.
Like, one thing that I think would be cool is more of those random events that happen, like the 10 times. Yeah, I want more of those
I
types.
still want something to make the Splatfest special.
Yeah.
I want something that's unique. I would still like a random chance sort of thing to happen, whether it's a map, whether it's a 10 times.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get 4 times in Splatoon 4.
I don't think. No, we're gonna get 4, 4, 4, 4. We're doing
Ah, there we go.
Splatoon 4 better not talk about Contra 4.
They went so hard on the number 3 for Splatoon 3, and honestly, it's so funny.
It's
I mean, they kinda did
Trizuka,
the same
triple
with-
ink strikes, tricolor.
I'm so done with it.
They did the same in Splatoon 2 a bit.
Not as much.
Not as much.
Like, the closest, like, the biggest thing it was dualies. And even then, everybody agrees dualies were sick.
I wish they
Cool,
made it where each individual Joy-Con controlled each individual dually. I don't think it would have been practical. It would have
That
been
wouldn't
fun.
have been practical at all, because how the fuck do you do motion controls with that?
Well,
Yeah,
that's the
good luck
point.
with
You do both.
Ooh, controllers.
Left Joy-Con is the left gun, right Joy-Con's the right gun.
No,
Time
here,
to like
you
flail
see,
your arms around.
here it is. Each controller not only just controls a gun, but one eye. So your screen splits in half when they go in different directions. Oh, we got
Yeah, they
tornado.
said you really gotta
One
multitask.
eye movements now. I'll be back.
Like, don't get me wrong, Splatoon 3 perfected a lot of things that Splatoon 2 did wrong. And perfected the things that they did right. So they fixed the things that went wrong, perfected everything that they were doing right. In terms of new content, Splatoon 3 doesn't offer that much. I mean, it still offers a good amount, but you know what I mean. I think I'm just salty because there isn't a new, ranked mode.
No new ranked mode is still crazy. Malachi, hello. How are you doing today? Welcome to the chat.
Hello.
No need
Hey,
to be
returning
sad or
chatter?
scared. We're all nice. I don't bite normally.
Is that returning or new?
I don't recognize the name. Do correct me if I'm wrong if you have been here before, though. Welcome
It
back.
didn't highlight it for me, so I wasn't sure.
An idea I thought of about Splatoon 4 is, what if you could leveling up like your weapon's star power actually did more than just a number?
Oh.
So like you could actually like unlock different like subs for it maybe. So it's still play to win. Or maybe it's as simple as a skin for playing with it.
Yeah.
I recognize your name now, Malachi. Sorry I mispronounced it then.
What'd you say, Malaki?
Malachi.
Good job, T.
Maloki.
By the way, I will have to go after this match. I apologize.
Oh, alright.
Yo, wait, I can't wait for Splatoon 4 to see all the new fish puns.
Waiting so long.
Thanks, Nightbot. I don't know why. I just instinctively say it anytime, but I apologize.
To be honest, whenever Switch 2 comes out, for some odd reason, I'm probably gonna be so, like, I'm gonna wanna play Switch 1 games that I forgot about. Just, I don't know why. I probably just want to.
Probably. That makes sense.
Okay, I'll probably want to replay Odyssey.
I mean, you've got Odyssey now.
Yeah, I know. But I don't want to replay it right now. I want to use my shiny little new thing.
I'm trying to remember, is Odyssey getting a enhancement update?
It's
it
getting an
was-
update.
Yeah,
it was
that's what I mean. I knew it wasn't getting an upgrade pack. Honestly, would have been insane if it did get an upgrade pack, though. If Odyssey got DLC like 7 years after it released.
No, like 8. Was Odyssey the launch title?
No.
Breath of the Wild was.
Oh yeah, I kind of forgot about Breath of the Wild. Sure enough.
Odyssey launched, Christmas.
I still find it kind of funny how Breath of the
What?
Wild.
How did none of you guys revive?
How Breath of the Wild's gonna
One more
be
egg!
on-
One more egg!
No, 3 different
No!
consoles.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild's... That's weird.
There's a late Wii U, early Switch, and now early Switch 2. Alright, well, I will see you guys. Sorry I wasn't here for too long.
All good.
That's
Goodbye,
okay.
banana.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Pay cut.
I'm still executive VP though, so we're so good.
Second I joined, we start doing Daredevil. Will you be getting the Nintendo camera?
No!
You cut off what?
No!
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not getting it. What if they add a VTube software in it?
What was it? I am just hoping that somebody within like the first few weeks manages to make like a software that can mimic the camera for like VTubers and stuff. That just lets you like feed and feed from the computer. That's what I'm really hoping. I don't know how possible that's going to be, and I also don't know if Nintendo's going to be cool with that.
Yeah.
But it's like, if I'm gonna get the camera, I want to use it for streams, but I don't want a face reveal.
But the thing is, your VTuber isn't full motion. It's
Mhm.
just head tracking. You'll have to change that up.
Yeah. But like the concept of being able to see people's faces during chance time alone is so funny. Like that's golden for content.
Splatoon with face cam. Ow.
I can't believe Nintendo made the new E-Dater game. Because you have game chat, and you have open world Mario Kart with multiplayer.
Oh my gosh.
That is the E-Dater's paradise. Oh, come on, that should have been painted.
Stop moving!
Trust your day's been decent, if not maybe better. My day's been alright. I had a unfortunate test grade back from my physics test, but thankfully he allows test corrections, so I'll probably be working on that over the weekend. I didn't feel great about that test in the first place, like...
No.
Oh yeah, it's so chaotic.
Yeah.
I forgot how bad high tide on this map is. Oh, I'm alive, huh?
Yeah, I healed you. I got you.
I'm not alive anymore. I freaking some launched into the water. How are we still alive?
We shouldn't.
It's
End
just,
our suffering.
it's just a circle of people reviving each other without actually doing anything.
End our suffering, please.
Now here's what I'm gonna say. Legends EA running at 60 frames per second. It's cool, it's super nice that we're finally a good Pokemon game. But with them having worked on it for like a few years now, and it being like a full year since the last Pokemon thing, I feel like I kind of expected it. I'll be shocked if the update to Scarlet and Violet makes that thing run at 60 FPS. I'll be genuinely shocked.
We see Scarlet Violet at 120.
No, that would never happen. I don't think Game Freak knows how to process 120 FPS. I don't even know if they know that it can go that high. They can't count past 60.
So, something interesting that I was talking about with Inka, he mentioned that since the Switch 2 is using a NVIDIA chip, that means they're going to have access to DLSS.
NVIDIA has confirmed it has access to DLSS and ray tracing.
Okay. The reason why I think is because DLSS is technically the AI frames, right?
Yeah.
I wonder how heavily they're going to rely on that for the 120 FPS. Because that's my big concern is, let's say all games are always running at 60 FPS, but the additional 60 is solely through the AI frames. I don't know how I would feel about that, if that makes sense. But if it's like, oh yeah, we can get 100 FPS where we have the slight inconsistencies, we make up with that with the AI frames, then that's fine. But yeah, it's hard to say exactly how it's going to play out.
Especially because knowing Nintendo, I doubt they're really gonna like mention it too much. I wouldn't be surprised if DLSS is available, but it's like, I wouldn't be surprised if it can run 120 FPS games, but it's like, hey, for like third parties who want it, it's available. Nintendo themselves will be using it.
Yeah. Or it'll be used as a backup. Like, because there's times where your CPU is struggling, so it can't render stuff as fast, but your GPU can make the AI frame to cover up for the drop frames.
Mhm.
Okay.
I appreciate that.
Always appreciate the progress.
Thank you for the follow, Malachi. Welcome to the lab. Oh, dang, I almost disabled kill that egg.
So, something I'm wanting to do for my server, because I noticed you did this in yours, you started actually, like, I don't remember if you've always had this, but your Twitch notifications are now purple. Either I never noticed the roll color change, or
The
you
roll,
always
the
had
roll
it.
color has always been purple. I specifically
Okay.
made it Twitch purple. And the
Okay,
YouTube,
well,
not the VOD notification, but the YouTube notification is YouTube red.
yeah. So, I was looking at that, and I'm like, I kind of want to make some unique names for these roles, because I've kind of done that for a lot of the other roles. And I'm like, how on earth do I want to make an ocean/squid-themed name for these?
Yeah, I remember
You
seeing
can
you
get me
post
thinking
about it.
about
I have no clue what I would name them.
Yeah, I've gotten enough. I asked ChatGPT, and all of them were like, vaguely make any sense. I'm like, well, that doesn't really work out.
Maybe one of them could be like Ocean Surfer or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But the other thing is that, like, that's gonna be very convoluted for new members who join.
Exactly.
Like, I don't think you try to animate what's not working. No offense.
Yeah. I want to change up the names at least a little bit, because they are long. I want to at least shorten them a little bit, or change up the capitalization. Come on.
Oh man, we made it. Completely spaced out for a second, my bad.
Yeah. I was doing the same.
Why do we get 2 steel here? What the hell? Also, it is wave 3.
Yeah. Do appreciate the big shot usually. So make you see flatfish. Oh,
I have perished. Oh, you have
Accident.
perished too.
back into the water.
Oh, it's crafted. Hopefully they make it time.
Okay.
Of course, I've got like 2 fucking slamming lids right in front of me trying to do booyah. Yippee! And that's Joe.
Oh, who's calling me?
Your mom.
I'm gonna deafen real quick while I answer this.
Alright.
They hung up the second I answered.
Crazy.
Like, as I was swiping to answer, hung up. Get me out, get me out of here. Make it closer. Okay, they left me a place. Maybe I was too late.
Imagine it was the dude who bought Legends Arceus from me. He's like, I want it back.
I feel bad because I brought my Switch when I was buying it from him, and I literally put it in my console to test if it worked. And he's like, oh, if it doesn't work, just let me know, I'll refund you. I'm like, okay, well, that's nice, but I feel bad that I made him worry.
Ah.
Wrong one. Wrong poison.
Show me more bronze scales. I want all of them.
Hello.
Hello.
So genuinely confused on what's happening.
Yeah.
I'm fairly sure there used to be an active chatter in your chat.
Yeah, I recognize the name, but I don't care for Shiz's. I don't even know.
I don't keep up with that.
I don't keep up with it, and I don't really care. I don't know why they
Bro,
tell me it.
Shiz is just a follower.
Yeah, Shiz, it's not like I'm best friends with Shiz, but they are just a follower.
A nice follower.
A nice follower, yes. That definitely gives too much personal information
Yeah.
to me. But I swear, someday they'll probably just give me their address randomly. Why do I have a thing in my own dispenser?
That was
Oh,
me.
thanks. Yep. I don't remember you being a bad person at all. I don't think so, at least. I don't remember.
I'll have to go through chat logs and try and remember.
I think I do.
And all I'm saying is, if anybody
I
thinks
do.
that they're our friend, that is very parasocial, and please stop.
Yeah. I'm not your friend.
Think of me as the funny voice in a box.
I am friendly, not your personal friend. I'm trying to make it not sound rude.
I'm the guy in a corner who screams, who points and laughs at things, and that's all you should think of me as.
We also point and laugh at
I
me.
entertain you.
It could be like a TV show.
You say thing
I
about
go
me as
back.
like a TV show, but you see how people act about TV show people.
Oh.
They could be like a stand-up comedian.
Okay, so we all need to start talking about his elbows then.
You don't want to
He's
get
not
close
a
to Dave
K-pop
Chappelle,
star.
do you? Or actually, no. Maybe some people do want to get close to Dave Chappelle. It's a bad example.
It's like he's not a K-pop star.
Yeah.
Or they do like FaceTime calls with him.
Think of me as the clown in the circus. You don't want to know who's actually behind the mask. You don't want to know who's behind the face paint.
Okay, I'll go back to the other DC.
Bye-bye, Poison.
Alright, goodbye, Poison.
Bye-bye.
Man, that fly pitch got killed frame 1.
Deserve. Oh yeah, I got the Minecraft McDonald's ad again.
Oh, did you hear that apparently there's a unfinished version of the Minecraft movie floating around?
Oh?
Like a version where none of the CGI is finished. It looks so funny.
I just noticed in the McDonald's ad, there's just the ender, the egg. The dragon egg just sitting there. Ah! Dive bombed by a scrapper.
Worked so hard to get all those eggs over. Oh my, why am I the only one alive now? I forget, I need to go into necessary.
Okay.
I apologize if y'all are hearing the Discord notifications.
Ow! Got bombed.
And if y'all aren't hearing the Discord notification, that probably means I'm doing something wrong and y'all can't hear Discord at all.
I heard banana whenever I was watching. Oh, time to clock out of it. Oh. Poison said she heard that.
Yeah.
Discord.
A little chaotic for a second at the end.
Yeah.
Then again, it was spawning tide. Spawning tide. I almost said spawning tide high grounds.
Speech impediment coming.
For real.
Why is
Yes,
impediment
come
such a
this
hard
way.
word to say?
No, don't.
Just got impaled by
Yeah, a little bit.
this stick.
It's like, impediment is such a hard word to say for people with a speech impediment. Just like how stutter is such a hard word to say for people with a stutter. Or dyslexia is such a hard word to spell for people with dyslexia.
English wants to see the world suffer.
I think the word for dyslexia and ADHD should be switched. Because ADHD is really easy to spell. Dyslexia sounds like a word somebody with ADHD would get hyperfixated on. I don't know why.
I can see it. The issue is ADHD is an abbreviation.
I know, but still.
If it was an abbreviation, I could totally see it.
And you just... How do you pronounce that?
It is
Adhood.
adulthood.
No, no, I don't want adulthood. Me at my doctor's, I've got terrible news. I have to diagnose you with adult. No!
Can I get a refund?
Can I get a refund?
Man!
We have quota too.
Mr. Grizz, can I get a refund? Splatoon characters ranked to be most likely to be a Karen and least likely to be a Karen.
My mind
Thinking
immediately
real
thought
hard about
Shiver, but Shiver isn't Karen energy. Shiver is just general bitch energy.
The resting bee face.
Shiver doesn't want to ruin. Shiver doesn't want to ruin. Shiver doesn't ruin your. No, I'm trying to figure out how I want to say this. Shiver wants to ruin your day on purpose. She doesn't, but she doesn't want to do it by like calling the manager or anything. She just wants to be a bitch. The difference is Karen is a bitch and she doesn't realize that she is.
She's too full of herself. I can see Captain Cuttlefish. I get mixed on it.
He's just racist.
Yeah, he's just the race.
Racism!
But he's honestly just a really nice person.
Minus racism.
Yeah, minus the racism. But even then, his racism is more like PTSD kind of stuff.
It's still
It's a little
crazy that
bit
you can
just-
start the Splatoon 3 story mode as an Octolink, and the first thing he says to you is, "The Octarians are coming!" Like,
Although
bro, I'm
genetically
right
speaking, they're
here!
different species, but yeah.
And then the fact that during, like, side order, during, like, Octo expansion or something, he literally says, "I don't see species." Yes, you do!
You want to know what would fix this whole racism thing? If Nintendo would just be like, no, Inklings are also part of it. They were on the other team. We're gonna change everything. We're retconning. I hope they don't do that. However, seeing more brainwashed Inklings in a story mode could actually be really cool.
Oh,
Like, make it a
brain
new thing, not like,
brainwashed. I heard brain rot, and I was like, huh?
ugh, not the brain
The
rot.
Inklings watch Skibbity Toilet?
Oh,
Could it be so real? If Merch didn't get the glow up he did in Splatoon 3, we 100% would be a Skibbity Toilet kid.
oh yeah. Now, you got this. There's a mouse. Oh, look, just squid bagging as I put in eggs.
I like when it's the beginning of the round. I'm trying like a lure scrapper, squid bagging scrapper.
Hi. Okay. I have a bad habit of not throwing away socks even if they have holes in them.
Oh, I had to do that recently.
Like, this pair I really need to get rid of because all of my toes just stick out of the socks now. Like, it's not
What
good.
was I literally recently like threw away all of my socks. Also, I totally didn't just walk into the water.
The thing with me is I always do Zelda. I do crew socks only. And then since I always like the Zelda socks, it's like, I never do any of the other ones. You don't, okay, you didn't need to open it now.
We are almost out of eggs. I think we can start opening them.
I mean, they opened it right when I was about to grab an egg, and then it flung me off. Oh, it has to be that one. This is a terrible one for it to be at, though. They got a good angle with my Bowser. It's fine.
Well, I mean, you can easily
Yeah, that
throw
is a
them.
good spot.
Yeah, that's why I started throwing
Hold
them
up.
there, because I knew you could make that throw.
And you can actually recharge your hand. I'll start doing that. I'm like, that's not as far distance, but you can recharge your hand. I'm not bothered.
Alright, now just get eggs in, because it's only quota.
Yeah. So I haven't made an announcement about this in my Discord server, so I guess I'm announcing this here. The school is going to be increasing their bandwidth for the network.
Let's go!
I don't know how much of a difference it's gonna make. But
It
they
gets
claim
worse.
They said they're like upgrading it to 10 gigabytes. Like the bandwidth for both the school, the dorm and the campus. And first, before you're like, oh my gosh, the campus has to share that. The campus is small. Like it is not a big campus.
Yeah, I've been there. Your school's small as hell.
The biggest thing I downside is that every single class has the meeting streamed. Every single in-person class has video footage being streamed through Teams and then people tuning into it. So they use a lot of internet. But they've got it allocated in such a way like it's really optimized. For the school that specifically is for network engineering people, they know what they're doing with the network.
Also, it is really cool.
Oh, okay. I had crap, so I don't really know. No.
Yeah, I'm taking care of these damn stingers.
I think we got the time.
Oh, who entered their inkjet?
That wasn't me.
I know it wasn't you, crab.
True, I did have crab. Crab.
Crab.
Crab.
I can't believe you can play as a crab in Mario Kart.
Oh my gosh.
You can play as the fucking sidestepper. That roster is fucking insane, by the way.
The Betty Bug too. Oh my.
Let me open up Discord so I can find the roster real quick. So as far as newcomers, we've got Goomba, the fucking ostrich thing from 3D World, Bittabuggies, the coin thing, like
Coin
the
coffer?
coin, like the dude that coughs up coins that looks like a frog, like in a coin bag.
Yeah, their name is literally Coin Coffer.
Spike, Cheap, Penguin, Piranha Plant, which honestly, Piranha Plant deserves it.
Yeah.
The Snowman, the mole dudes that throw wrenches, dolphins, bonefish, pokies, peepas, sidestepper, Moo Meadows cow, the bee, cataquat, the bat, and Piantas.
Some of those I 100% think are good for a Mario Kart to start doing more of those traditional Mario characters. But
Oh yeah, no, Piantas should have been in Mario Kart a while ago, I'll be so real.
yeah. I can understand why they didn't. They're just a large character, but they've learned how to do that after they added PD Piranha.
Like Piranha Plant makes so much sense to me. Goomba, I think his time was coming.
It's funny because he doesn't got any character that doesn't have arms is just funny.
The fishbone I can't get over. That shit is hilarious.
The snowman also.
The fucking cow. I love watching reactions to this direct because the only thing that's consistent in every single one is everybody's like, that's a fucking cow. And everyone unanimously is like, holy shit, this is a great addition. Nobody's upset with the Moo Meadows cow being playable. And then, like, returning characters, too, are like, they didn't bring back any of the bad ones.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
the Koopalings
the
are gone.
Koopalings getting fully axed is surprising to me, to be honest.
We still have Bowser Jr., right?
I remember hearing a rumor, but I don't think it's been confirmed or not, that they are playable, but they're all in one cart.
Like, all 6 of them are in a single
I don't
cart
know.
at
I don't know.
once?
It may have been somebody lying on the internet. I know, shocking.
Don't give me the Great Fairies from Age of Calamity treatment. That was horrible. I don't know if you know about the Great Fairies thing. So you can play as all 4 Great Fairies at once in Age of Calamity Hyrule Warriors. And they are the proper size of the Great Fairies.
Oh god.
Yeah. Your hitbox is so big. Try flooring rushing with them.
It covers the entirety of Hyrule. The Hyrule Castle, gone.
No. The hitbox to activate the flurry rush didn't change size. Well, it technically scaled with you, but the distance from you to where you have to dodge from, it did not change. So it's like impossible to do a flurry. And they just randomly, like, they will go into the little flower pod and then pop up as a different one. All 4 of them are there at once. It is so dumb.
Also, the Dolphin Shoals Dolphin is also an insane one.
Yeah, that one. I do appreciate doing unique characters that were introduced within maps. I know Dolphin Shoals the Dolphin isn't. They were introduced in other places, but that's where they're known from, so I appreciate it.
I know he's in, what's it called, Mario Party Advance, and the only reason I know that is because I watched the Alpha video of that somewhat recently.
I think also in Mario Party 8 as a background character or one of the mini-games.
Speaking of which, Mario Party Advance, hilarious game. The writing is genuinely good. Like, genuinely funny.
What's up?
And there is a minigame called Chainsaw. Do you want to guess what you do in Chainsaw?
You have a handsaw and you're trying to break a chain. I don't know.
Yes! You want to know what the chain is connected to? It's a 1v1 minigame. It's connected to a womp dangling above the other person. It's a fucking saw trap! Oh, how did that not revive you?
No!
I know how it didn't revive you still. I think Pokies are hilarious, and I'm so fine with their inclusion. I am happy we are excluding stuff like Cat Mario and Cat Peach, as well as like Metal Mario and Pink Gold Peach. The babies are still here, which I'm like, okay, I'm cool with Mario and Luigi, but like all the princesses are overkill, IMO.
Yeah. The only
Honestly,
reason
actually, no, wait. I'm okay with the babies being there if they introduce Baby Polly, because that's hilarious.
The main reason they did the babies, they were introduced in GameCube, right? Mario Kart?
Like Mario and Luigi were introduced in GameCube with Double Dash, and I think like Peach and Daisy were introduced in
Wii,
and I believe Rosalina was introduced in 8.
Yes, that is correct. I think the main reason is that they started doing lightweight classes, and they just
They need more lightweights, yeah. But I mean, like, look at the character roster now. You have lightweights.
Yeah. They've just become kind of iconic in a sense.
I still feel like they're filler, but you know.
Yeah.
But once again, Baby Pauline, that'd be hilarious. Give it to me.
Yeah, Baby Pauline. Give it the Dragon Ball Daima treatment where they turn everyone into kids. Still the craziest Dragon Ball anime that is just them turning into kids, and it's not the first time it's happened either. Oops. Bowser's release has such a long dodge roll. Like, it goes much further than I realized.
That's because it only has one.
Yeah.
I can't get over the Moo Moo Meadows cow. That's the funniest one. That is by far the funniest one. And I mean, like, to be fair, they didn't even. I also love the fact they, other than Moo Moo, they did not outline any of the new. They didn't not showcase any of the new characters. They just left them in the background for us to find.
Which is so much funny.
It's so much funnier because you have people who are like looking at the background. Like, in my reaction, I'm like, is that the motherfucking penguin?
Yep.
It's like, I love Dry Bones, don't get me wrong, I'm so happy Dry Bones is in it. I would have been really upset if he wasn't. But there are so many more characters, it's like, do I play Dry Bones?
Yeah.
Because the bonefish is right there. That's hilarious.
I'm sorry.
I think if there's any character I'm likely to play that isn't Dry Bones, it is the bonefish. Because the bonefish is so funny to me. It's like, I'm just, because I sent that image of like all the characters that's been found so far this year, so that's what I'm looking at. And every time I look at the bonefish render, I laugh.
The Cataquack is funny too.
The Cataquack is so funny, and I'm so happy he's in. I wonder if they're going to bring back Peach Beach now. I'm fairly sure they are. I'm fairly sure somebody noticed that in the world map. I think, like, the only character here... There are a few characters here where I'm like, I feel like we could have done without them, even if their inclusion is funny. Like, Coin Coffer.
Yeah.
What was the other one? Peepa, the ghost. I'm like... We already have King Boo, and their design is not very... It's just an oval.
Yeah. The big thing I can see that it working out really well is they have character-specific abilities.
Yeah.
If they go that route, even if it's something simple like the coin coffer is more likely to get coins. Like, even small things like that, I can see that's why they were trying to put in more those obscure characters so they can have those obscure little abilities.
Also, the Monty Mole dude that throws wrenches is another one where I'm like, I don't think we needed him.
Yeah. I don't remember his name.
Yeah, I think that's the big, like... I think that's the thing. If you can't figure out the name by looking at it, I don't think they're needed. The ostrich things from 3D World, I don't know their name, so I don't think we need them.
I've heard their names, I just don't.
Although, all I'm saying is, they still have so many characters they could still do for DLC. Like, the fact we don't have Cappy is crazy.
Oh, yeah. The big thing for me that I'm not necessarily upset about, I'm just sad I don't get to play as Inkling again.
That's
get me wrong,
fair, but, like, they could still do crossover characters with DLC, but even then, this is the most Mario Kart has ever been. I don't know if I even want crossover characters for this one.
That's how I feel as well. It's just like, I just was like, Splatoon and Mario Kart, it made me happy. Just seeing the appreciation. But I'm like, yeah, I do agree.
There are also some Mario enemy exclusions I'm surprised about. I'm surprised we didn't get Blooper.
Yeah. I think it's probably just because they're still an item.
And you can still see the cows in Moo Moo Meadows.
That's different. One you're using. Do you want to be a blooper using a blooper?
You would be King Boo using a Boo.
Well, that's the difference. You control the boos.
You can be Lakitu saved by Lakitu.
You have a point.
You can be a Koopa Troopa throwing a Koopa shell.
If you don't watch the Mario Bros. Super Show,
you're gonna turn into a Goomba.
Goomba.
Like, the side steppers are on multiple maps, piranha plants are on maps, Pokies are on maps, the bats are on maps.
Yeah, I think there's just a difference between on maps and
on maps. I do agree are different, but then it's like the items, like Koopa using a Koopa shell, King Boo using a Boo, like. The most egregious is probably Lakitu saving Lakitu.
Yeah.
It also seems like, what was it, Kamek isn't a character, because from what I've heard, he's an item.
Because based off of the item that we did see.
Yeah. I've also seen, like, gameplay footage from, like, the Nintendo, A, the tree houses, and B, like, the preview events.
So jealous Banana gets to go.
Oh my god. Also, apparently, according to the preview events, there might be achievements in Mario Kart.
Yes! Yes, 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 yes! Will these
Oh,
be... My
that
question
does.
is, will these be per the profile or not?
That is a good. I don't think they're before the profile. I think they are part of Mario Kart specifically.
Ow! I mean, I'm still happy with it.
I had the idea though at some point. If we're getting like the free roam mode, do you think we get mission mode back as just like side quests you can talk to characters in the free roam?
Honestly, I'd be down with that. And if you do enough of those, let us play, have online leaderboards or play with friends.
What was it? Because I simply remember seeing, I kind of know what Kamek does if you want me to mention it.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
I think I remember seeing in like footage, Kamek changes your character, and if he changes into one you don't have unlocked it, you unlock it.
Oh.
At least that's what it seemed like from the footage.
That's interesting.
Because I remember seeing footage of like Kamek's turning somebody into the snowman, and then there was like a little notification at the bottom talking about the snowman.
So, then there's got to be an advantage to using the item then.
Yeah.
There's got to be a reason you would want to be a different character outside of just unlocking it. Because if it was just unlocking it, then why would that be in a normal race?
Yeah. That's the other thing with like the outfit thing. Because from what I remember seeing in footage, the outfits you can choose which outfit you wear mid-match or pre the match starts. In which case, what the fuck do the burgers do in match other than just change your outfit cosmetically?
Interesting.
We really just won't know until we get the direct realistically.
Yeah, I forget we're getting a direct special.
We're getting 3 directs in like the span of a month.
I know. Nintendo's knowing how to hype this up.
Nintendo's been cooking for like 7 years on their next console. Also, rest in peace Sonic Cross Worlds. Now that both Mario Kart and Kirby Air Ride are happening.
Oh, I know I said this on your stream, but I'm so excited to play Kirby Air Ride with you
I'm
guys.
so excited for Kirby Air Ride!
Don't get me wrong, I'm excited to play Mario Kart, but I have never played it, and I saw the Failboat video, and I loved it. I've always wanted to play it with you guys.
We're gonna get... I've also never played it, but I've like seen footage, and it looks so much fun. Something like City Trial. Ah! However, there is one joke I've been seeing going around Twitter a lot recently. Sakurai hasn't made a game since, like, Game Boy or whatever. Like, I'm fairly sure the last one he worked on was, like, Amazing Mirror or something like that. And I don't know his stance on modern Kirby. There's a chance he's not, like, happy with how it is. So there's a chance we just don't get any characters other than just recolored Kirby's.
Yeah. It's honestly possible, because that game heavily reused the copy abilities.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's definitely possible. You might get more variations of Kirby, so.
Once again, it's really just like, we're gonna have to wait and see what the game is like.
Yeah. Doesn't each version of Color Kirby have a different name?
I know the yellow one is Kiwi. I'm fairly sure that's the only one that's different name now.
Okay.
There's so many eggs right there, we just can't get to them.
Oh, screw it, I'm running.
I was about to say, someone lead them away. Hell yeah.
Did you get them all, or was there like
Yep,
one or two?
we got
in
like
this?
all of them.
Nice.
Although I think we got some taken away because we ended with like 41.
Oh, okay.
Cohos. I mean, you can't.
I'm going over by the big shot cannon to get some assistance.
Is also wave 3.
Yeah. Tommy wants to see Flashlight. Oh, it's different ads? Hey.
Oh, you didn't get the Minecraft and Fountains ad?
No, I think it's a Spectrum internet ad. I honestly can't tell. Or is it apartments.com? That is not what I thought.
Apartments.com!
I almost thought it was a ChatGPT ad because their logo's similar.
Place where you find a place. Would you see Jeff Goldblum?
I don't know.
I know Jeff Goldblum does a lot of the apartments.com ads.
It looked more like a movie ad, honestly. Now I'm getting the self-driving car ad.
Waymo.
The Waymo, yeah.
Have you
It's
ever
crazy.
have you run into those in real life? Because they're like, well, because they're everywhere in Arizona.
Yeah, they're especially at the airport.
Did I tell you about when I tried to cross the street in front of one?
Nope.
It was a fucking game of chicken. Because it was one of those things where, like, I'm at like the intersection. The car starts moving, so I stop moving. It stops moving because it saw me moving, so I start moving. It was like, we start moving at the exact same time. And at some point, I'm like, okay, I'm fully stopping moving. I can't do this anymore. It was so annoying. I hated it.
Because you would have got the same experience with an actual person.
No, but the thing is, an actual person can wave me.
Yeah, that is true. Just get him close to the monster.
Oh, I'm inside him.
No boss is nearby.
Damn it.
I'm about to go. We don't have any bosses nearby.
Just wail on him. Yeah!
Nice.
Oh, that's the one. Dodge rolled into the wire.
So something. Oh, sorry. I saw him say "must love you," and I'm like, Mr. Grizz, are you saying you love me? I was caught off guard by that. But yeah, T. Whenever it comes to the Switch 2, do you think you're gonna start recording your like whenever you record them locally? Do you think you're gonna record them at a higher resolution than what you do put on Twitch?
Oh, probably.
So you'll probably record at 1440p and then
That's
stream 1080.
even before the Switch 2 comes out. When I eventually get like the setup to record locally, I'm recording 1440p because, like, I was looking at like the reaction video. It looks so fuzzy. Even though it's at 1080p, it looks fuzzy.
But also, you're dealing with the bitrate stuff.
Yeah.
So that's gonna make it look way more fuzzy. If you record locally, you won't have any of the bitrate issues. I will say, T, I am almost out of storage on that drive.
Oh.
Just saying, like, I have used up almost all of it.
And like, here's the other thing. If I know I'm not gonna make a video out of something, it's not like I'm gonna, what's it called? Keep it on the drive. I'll probably like upload it to the VOD channel and then like immediately delete it.
I'm just keeping everything until I run out of storage, and then I'll go through and delete everything. Plus, I've also got 3 backups of my entire computer on this drive, so that not all of it's dedicated to the VODs. The thing is, Splatoon our videos are so large.
Too many colors.
Yeah, because what you want to do, in order to make sure Splatoon looks good, you need to make sure you turn on variable bitrate, so that way it can record at a higher bitrate if the video requires it, so you're not overusing your bitrate. Which makes your bitrate inconsistent throughout the video, but for a game like Splatoon, it helps out a lot. But literally, my bitrate on Splatoon sometimes reaches 60,000 kilobytes per second.
Oh god.
And it's normally at 6. Like, I don't know what it... I mean, I understand why, but Jesus.
I was thinking 6,000, not just 6.
Yeah, normally it's 6,000 and I'll get
6 kilobytes a second.
Well, 6 megabytes would be accurate. Because my Splatoon streams are almost 10 times larger than a normal stream.
Once again, too many colors.
Yeah. I also told it to go as high as a bitrate as it needs to make it look as good as possible. So I can easily bring that down to 10,000 and it will look perfectly fine. But for video editing, that's why I kept it at the higher resolution. I have to do research on how to downscale it only for Twitch, because I know how to downscale it for, like, based off of your, I know how to downscale, but not downscale it for Twitch only, but not your recording, so I have to do research. I think it's possible, though.
That time. Griller again.
Honestly, I don't mind Griller.
This loadout ain't bad for Griller.
Yeah. Do I have Bowser? I do have Bowser. I'll stay down here.
I'm gonna keep the horde away from me.
Oh, who's that? Both actors. You stood right where I was dodge rolling.
I am but a lonely squiffer. I cannot fend off hordes of small fry. Love slamming run music. Slamming.
The highest you can stream on Twitch is 1440. 1080p, right?
I believe so. I think if you're partnered, you can go higher.
Okay. Because I know the bit rate is 6,000.
Wave 3, by the way.
Ah. Ow.
Easy. That's not how that works. I
Aw.
super jumped on top of a grate. What if they bring back Slam Run in Splatoon 3 and you can super jump to teammates?
One more time.
What if they bring back Salmon Run in Splatoon 3 but they let you super jump to teammates?
Oh yeah, that'd be interesting.
Super jump to teammates,
Oh
but
my-
you can't bring an egg with you.
Guys, stop it!
Did they tie the pole?
Yes. I've been meaning to vote for it myself, but I was just like, I don't feel like doing it. All right, we're making a new poll. Come on, guys. This is just the first 3.
Did you make it one choice only?
Yeah.
I bet that Dazzle's do insane damage to armored. What's it called? Wii.
Yeah.
Every time I play Salmon Run, I still can't believe I never noticed the countdown thing. That's my Wahoo World timer moment.
Wahoo World Timer?
There's an account I follow, or there's an account I follow on Twitter called Ink Struggle or Splatoon Struggle Tweets, right? And one of their most popular posts is somebody who was like, "Oh my god, wait, Wahoo has a timer for its what's it called, bridges." And now anytime somebody does something like that, every single time in the comments, like I post up like that on Twitter, everybody's like, "Oh my god, Wahoo has a timer."
When I heard Wahoo World, for some reason I was thinking of Mario Kart track. I'm like, I don't know of any tracks called Wahoo World. Like, I don't know why it didn't register as Splatoon.
I mean, Music Park is like very thematically similar, I guess.
Yeah.
Or not music, sorry, Water Park. Ocean Park, whatever it's called. The one from 8 with the underwater carousel.
What?
I went to go throw a bomb at the stinger, and when I threw it, I didn't realize there was a drizzler there. And because I hit the drizzler right when it closed its like umbrella or whatever, the bomb went flying.
We got this.
We got quota. Wave 3.
Uh-oh.
I hate mods on fish sticks purely for the fact that if you don't notice them until they're already underneath you, you normally can't get off because they leave the trail of ink. That is a fucking mess. There's so many eggs. We just gotta get them. We got it. We got quota. Just live. I have voted. I would love to try and pick up S-Blast again, but at this point it's like, I've gone too far. It's such a sick weapon conceptually, but like, there's no chance. I'm not allowed to get any more followers, by the way.
Oh, are you at
I'm
69?
at 69, I'm not allowed to get any more. Damn it. I took the arm off a flipper flopper and then left it there, hoping that we could get it a bit closer, and someone else killed it.
Oh.
Oh, you were like one tap me down, really? You ever, hear something from, like, a game first, and then you learn it's, like, a real thing, but anytime you hear the real thing, you only think of the game?
Wait, one more time?
You ever hear, like, a term in a game, but it's like an actual term, but in the game it means something different. Now, anytime you hear the actual term, you only think of the game version.
Oh, yeah.
That's how I feel about Ouroboros. Because like, it's like the snake that eats its own tail or whatever. That's just like an actual Ouroboros. So anytime I think about that, I can think of this big snake with a booyah bomb. God, to high top this map fucking blows. Why are there like three? I just killed 3 Steelios with one fucking slamming lid.
Nice. More than how many they could. I don't know. Too many.
Yeah. The fact there were 3 Steelios that in that close proximity to each other should say something. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
Took a hot minute for it to be like, yeah, it's over. I'm gonna go for a small bit.
Alright.
Ugh. I'm gonna get 2 people on your Discord now, be like, tie the poll.
I'm gonna head to the restroom for a bit.
Alright. Do that. Do that. I'm gonna go for a second. I apologize for this. I gotta take care of something. I will be back in like 5 minutes, something like that. So, y'all behave yourselves. Have some music. Have Terraria music. Why is there just no text? Let me refresh that real quick. Now playing. Refresh. Oh, there is text. Oh, the text is just impossible to see. I think it is literally like almost the exact same hex color. Okay. Enjoy Terraria music. You can't tell which one this is. You don't get to. Alright, goodbye everyone. We are back. Sorry about that, I had to go for a second. Squib said that he's going to be a bit longer and that we should go ahead and keep playing if he's not back by the time I get back, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a few things on my own. I'm gonna check out like the shops and stuff first. We're about to change days and I want to make sure I get all my stuff first. My things. Orca fossil? The hell? Let me see if I can get my quick gamble of the day in before Maps and Modes update. I have a conch shell. Oh yes, the preview started. Crazy. I forgot about that. What's this? Oh, it's probably the gear. Yeah, there it is. Alright. Where's my fit gonna be for the Splatfest now I'm thinking about it? Oh, there it is. Multiplayer maps and modes have updated. Alright. All of these are pretty much the same, except with just different colors, so... God, why did they add so many shoes? I forgot about that. No, that's not what I wanted. But... the green's not bad. I kind of like the purple, though. Actually, no, I'll do the green. Then shoes. Also, I think I gotta do the midnight slip-ons. I mean, like, come on. I don't normally like shorts on these kind of things. So, honestly, do I want these ones? Or I think I can do these ones, honestly. The backwards ain't bad, but I think the forwards is better. Don't like the oversized, and we can't adjust this. Oh, I fucking golfer. That one's not bad. Could do spring loaded, just spring fest. That's not a bad one with the fit, actually. I don't mind that one. That one's also not bad because it's all Splatoon 2 year. I think it's between this or this so far. I really like this one, actually. I think it's probably this one. I think I really like this for the Springfest. I do want to. We're trying to remember what was the Springfest gear from last time. The masks were the Summerfest or Summer Nights. Was it these? That was winter. Or no, it was the shades. That's right. The shades, in all honesty, were kind of mid. What about the shoes? I don't even remember. I don't even remember if they did shoes. Oh, was it the Crocs? It might have been. Yeah, I think the Crocs were what they were. Yeah, no, gotta be honest, the Splatoon 2 Springfest gear is just better. And then I don't know what weapon I'm gonna play, so I'm gonna quickly check all of the emotes with this gear. Not bad. Not terrible, but I think I would have preferred the other one for that one. Alright. It's been a while since I've seen these emotes, all honesty. Hell yeah. I do think I still like the tri-slot, the bucket one best. Alright, I think that's my Springfest fit. That'll be next weekend. I will be streaming it. Obviously. Why wouldn't I stream it? We can do another daily. Giving Squibs like as much time as I possibly can. He didn't say how long he was going to be, so... Okay, I've given Squibs as long as I could, but I don't think he's gonna be back soon, anytime soon, so... Let's go ahead and do some on our own. What is this notification? Music club, got it. I'm afraid of women t-shirt? What? What? Why is my music club posting Amazon links to an I'm afraid of women t-shirt? Sure, why not? We have the drink on our team. The drink is gonna carry us. I also have Zero and Hidaki. Don't know if we needed the inkjet right now, but sure. Let me I am now happy. So yeah. I've been trying to get at ghoulies, thankfully. I love ghoulies. Probably gonna tell by the fact I checked the ghoulies animation for the Splatoon 2. I've been disconnected. Hidaki, something like that, whatever his name was. God damn it. I tried to jump up the ledge, but I got blocked by like a small friend chum. I'm dead. Almost time quota. Still 30 more seconds though. Oh my god. What do you mean there's still 30 seconds of this? We made quota. Somehow. Thank God this wasn't high tide. I swear to God this next round is high tide. Knowing my luck, it probably will be. No, low tide. Okay. Still not great. I think mid tide is the best tide on this map. Even then it's mid. Did it, mid tide. It's mid. I ain't funny. I'm not funny. Greatly appreciate the wave, Joker. fly fish is gonna be what destroys us though. Oh, there's some lag in the lobby in general. Oh god. I didn't even process it took so long to get my... Oh, another person disconnected. I see. I was like, wait, we have a quota? Oh, wait, we're at 12. Oh, wait, there's 2 people. Well, thanks, Drink, for sticking with me. Through the thick and the even thicker. Scrimbly? We got Scrimbly on this team? Oh, now we gotta win. Never mind, I got S+. I hate this thing. I got you, Scrimbly. No Scrimbly left behind. So maybe Scrimbly didn't do too well. If we can get another win, that's most likely a Joe fight. A Josephine. We have the exact same team again. Crazy. Probably means it won't go well. Unless we don't get high time. High time on this map just actually sucks, so like, you know. Okay, we have mid time this time, thankfully. Trying to do too much. My brain can only focus on so many things. I apologize for not talking. Ah, damn. I think we had quota that time too. Yeah, we did. But you're into professional +2. Hopefully not. Scrimbly only got 3 eggs. And an assist. I guess that counts for something. But still, come on, Scrimbly. I know you can do better than that. Pretty long matchmaking time to only be paired up with Scrimbly again, right? Surely not. No, we got Cookie. The Cookie and the Cookie, serious and spooky. We're all together, Cookie and his family. I found it. Oh. Yeah. Hello.
Sorry for taking so long.
Nah, it's all good.
I kind of went into a hyperfixation.
Did you start reorganizing your desk already?
No, not that. I was messing with the OBS stuff with having the stream and the recording go at 2 different locations. And then after I got that successfully working, I was then researching better ways to file transfer very large files, and I found out I can split my stream into individual 1 GB files. That way it's smaller for transferring. And while doing so, I will compress it. So I'm doing that right now. So Yeah, I just kind of had that random hyperfixation on just the three things.
No, the eggs. Give them to me.
Oh.
There were like 3 seconds left in the wave, and I saw like Chinook or whatever taking away the eggs. And I was like, no.
You've been getting DCs a lot? Or no, wait, never mind. There was one this round.
I had one run where I got 2 DCs.
Oh, shoot.
We had 1 DC on wave 2, and then another one on like the very end of wave 3. If we didn't get that DC, we probably would have won.
Dang.
What was it? Do you mind a small Minecraft movie spoiler? Because I cannot believe the quote the line I just saw on a Twitter clip.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
I kid you not, at some point in the Minecraft movie, Jack Black goes, first we mine, then we craft. Let's Minecraft, everyone!
That point in the movie where they've got to say the name of whatever the movie is just so they can get that moment.
But that only works if, like, the name is supposed to be, like, something in the movie.
Yeah.
Like, when they say Avengers Assemble, that makes sense. I don't think we're gonna win. Yep, there it is. Alright.
You're gonna continue playing salmon?
Yeah, for a bit longer. I'm getting a bit hungry. Probably
Alright.
go until the hour.
Makes sense.
I had a full big fish meter, so like...
Big
I love calling it the big fish meter.
Big fish.
I'm almost professional +2, oh my god. I did not get good teammates.
Yeah, this has been rough.
The loadout isn't that bad. I've just been getting awful teammates. It's like the teammates and the map. I've got a room up.
Yippee.
I appreciate it that they made it so that gold and silver scales appear on like the bonus meter. I wish they also made bronze scales appear.
Yeah.
Because now I'm getting a lot of gold and silver scales, but like there's so many items that require like 1,000 bronze scales.
Yeah. Will this work? It probably won't, but I'm gonna try. Just see if my USB-C hub is gonna work with me.
No.
That's not gonna work with me.
Of course not.
No keyboard and mouse. It started working yesterday, and I'm like, oh, okay, let me start using it now. It's not great.
Mabu.
What?
Mabu.
Mabu?
Mabu.
Mabu.
That's someone on our team.
charger was just too far away. My controller not doing that.
I broke it, my bad.
It just feels slightly hot, and I don't know why.
I ate it. Fix the flight just because of my ass, I swear to God.
Yeah.
Say it every time I play Salmon Run, but still.
Yeah.
We win, but did we deserve to?
So something interesting is that since I'm getting a new monitor, I've now got the consideration, what am I going to do with my old one?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, can I even make enough space on my desk to have 3 screens?
Yeah.
It's, if I do, I'm going to have to be buying a whole bunch of new cables, though, which is the biggest downside.
I assume the one you currently have doesn't rotate.
No, it's a TV. It can't even
Yeah.
move. Doesn't bend anything. It's just there.
You could try to
But-
mount on the side if you wanted to. Do you have a vertical?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I would like a vertical for my third monitor, but I'm buying a new monitor. The new monitor is going to be my main monitor. My other option.
I will say, having a vertical monitor, it's so nice. It's genuinely so useful.
My other option is making my laptop vertical. But I've got a cooling pad I would like to keep using.
Put the switch on the on the cooling pad.
I might need to get a new cooling pad though, because the fans have randomly gotten really loud every now and then. Like, if I turn off, there's 2 sets of fans. There's 1 big one and then 4 small ones. And just every now and then it will alternate between which one's really loud, but I just disable whichever one's really loud and then give it a day and then it's fine. I think the motors are just given out because my laptop doesn't unpower that device whenever it goes into sleep mode. So those fans are spinning always. Oh, we need one more.
Yeah.
And the other downside is to me, if I were to do a 3-monitor setup, I only have 1 video output on my laptop that works.
Mm-hmm.
So I would have to get a... Luckily, the one that does work is DisplayPort, so it can support extending on through 1 cable, but I'll have to buy a splitter.
Yeah.
And I'm like, those are like $40 for a single splitter. It's like, they are expensive.
If you tried to sell it, do you think anybody would buy it? Your TV monitor?
Doubt it. I'm like, I can maybe get like $10 at most for it. I mean, it's better than just throwing it away, but...
Selling
at that
this
point, I'm
monitor,
like,
any price.
yeah. At that point, I'm like, do I just want to keep it anyways, just so I can have it if I need it? Because it's an older monitor, so it actually does have, like, official cables for the Wii and things like that. So it supports those inputs, which can come in handy for older devices. It's just tiny.
If I may ask,
Yeah, go ahead.
is the TV, which has better picture quality? Your laptop monitor or the TV?
Laptop monitor, 1000%.
Okay. Because I was going to say, because I know you've had issues of like, oh, dark and like poor days being like really, really dark. So I was like, if it would look better on the TV, is there a chance you could just leave your laptop closed?
So that is a consideration. When I say better, I was mainly referring to the resolution. My laptop screen is 1440p. The TV is not even 1080p.
Oh.
It's technically 1080p, but I have to zoom it out by 5% to make it look good. So that, when it comes to the color contrast of the TV, I haven't really calibrated it. I haven't really bothered, so I could probably make it look better than what it is now. But if I move like Phasmophobia, for example, onto the other monitor, it looks better.
Okay.
In terms of color. Not colors. In terms of the contrast.
Yeah, yeah.
The color vibrance and the amount of colors looks so much better on my laptop, 100%. But, yeah, it's hard to say. But when I do get the new monitor, that's going to become my main monitor.
Yeah.
So all of my games are going to be played on that one instead of on my laptop screen. Which should also make my streams run a little bit better, because that's using less CPU from my assumptions. I won't know till I test it. Because I can't test it with my current monitor, because this monitor is so bad compared to the stats are offset. With the new one, it's going to be the same resolution, just a higher frame rate, and I can cap it at 60 to get the same experience. I don't think I'll sell the monitor. I think I'll probably keep it. I could find a use for it somewhere. Like, something I've thought about doing, because I've got a Raspberry Pi, what I could do, I might, and this could be good, I can make it a stacked monitor. So make this one on top of my laptop screen. And I can hook up the Raspberry Pi on it, so it's solely just media servers or stats or just some like always on display.
Yeah.
And I could switch it to where it displays Twitch chat whenever
Yeah,
I
I was about to say, when you connected to Twitch.
Right now my Raspberry Pi is blocked from having internet access, but I can allow it. I did that just for security reasons.
Yeah, yeah.
Can you revive me? Thank you.
Without quota.
We should not have got quota.
Yo, show us like a gold seeking next round.
Yeah.
Low
I'm
time.
so excited for a new monitor. I'm like, I am in need of one. This is what I have.
Like, honestly, that's something you buy, like, like right now.
I'm heavily considering it. I'm just wanting to wait and make sure I get a good one.
Yeah.
I don't want to hastily make this decision. And normally I wouldn't be this cautious with it. I'm normally cautious with purchases, but I'm really being careful with this one because whenever I'm done with college this December, I'm most likely going to get get a PC instead, and no longer use a laptop. That means whatever monitor I buy now,
You want it to be good with the
Yeah.
PC.
Either it's good enough for the PC or bad enough, I feel comfortable using it for something else. And if I get anything in between, it's gonna make things difficult.
One suggestion I will throw out is that even if it is in between, get one that you can rotate so you can use as a vertical.
Yeah. This one is Visa. The ones I'm looking into are Visa compatible, which is what you have, right?
Yeah.
It just comes with the stand only, so I have to buy a Visa mount and then detach the stand. But it would support the input. I need you to revive them.
how did we survive this?
Another thing that I plan on hopefully doing is, for example, with the capture card, I want to get a capture card that is not, like, that goes directly into your PCIe slot. Because those capture cards are good. They can take advantage of so much more power, and they have that you'll get no delay. You can have such a good pass-through, and your resolution is going to be so good. Because they go directly through your PCIe slot.
Yeah. I always
Downside is you
hear
have to have a
people with like
tower.
capture cards be like, "Oh, I'm playing through like OBS. There's so much delay," and I'm over here like, I get like, maybe there's like a millisecond or two of delay, but like everything feels very reactive. I play through OBS every time.
For me, I just like having the raw input, if that makes sense. Just something about having the actual monitor, like, just it being exactly how it was meant without it going through. I like having the pass-through as a separate input. It makes me feel like I'm actually playing it, rather than it's a computer game. I don't know, that's like a mental thing for me. Like, it really isn't that big of a deal. For the longest time, I used to not, have my computer output the audio for my capture card. I used to have it always be on speaker, or yeah, I mainly just use speakers.
Yeah, no, that was crazy to me.
Mainly because I didn't really comprehend that I could do the little audio thing. And whenever I first got this capture card, it was before I had my laptop. So I was going through an older PC, which wouldn't, it had the bad delay. My laptop doesn't have the bad delay. So once I'm like, oh, this has a delay, I'm not going to use that. But I still always do the pass-through because that's just how I like it.
It was like, I knew you'd be playing on your computer, but then I'd be like in a Discord call with you and I'd be able to hear your game.
Yeah. I think also at the time, I liked my speaker setup. And I didn't really use headphones as much back then. And we're talking like before I came to college.
Yeah.
Now I'm definitely like, headphones are nice. But I do miss having the speakers.
I almost always have headphones on.
Yeah.
It helps I also have a really nice pair of headphones.
My headphones are cheap, but I really like them. They're a good brand, so the quality is good, if that makes sense.
If I don't have headphones on, I'm either asleep, like watching TV, or have my earbuds in.
I need to get new earbuds. I know so bad.
Ah!
What?
I was waiting for a steelhead to start charging so I could kill it with Swiffer, and then right as it started charging, a small fry knocked me off the ledge I was on, where the steel eel was beneath me.
That's funny.
So I wasn't able to kill the steel eel.
Get out of my way. I'm excited to get an actual PC. And, like, there's so many things I can do with it.
Oh, yeah. I'm in the same boat, where it's like, I just don't have the room in my dorm for a PC, so I'm not worried about it right now.
Room and also just financially.
Yeah.
It's like, sure, I've theoretically got the room, but do I really want to go through the effort of trying to get a whole setup?
Yeah.
And then moving it whenever I'm done?
There's also,
If
like, I will say, you're in a better position than I am, because I have to move out of the dorms every academic year. Yeah,
that makes things rough for you. Very lucky that I don't have to do that.
And there's the other case of, like, I probably want it back home as well. But it's not exactly feasible to travel with it.
Exactly. At least not on a regular basis.
Yeah.
ship it somewhere, or you wouldn't want to take it on a plane.
Yeah. So like I'd definitely be without it like over like winter. Maybe over summer I could ship it, but that'd be a lot of shipping over the course of 4 academic years.
Yeah.
Plus shipping, there's always a chance it can go wrong.
And the amount of money you'll have to spend to make it ship properly. Yeah, I was talking with someone about like the Switch 2 setup I'm going through, and I would just like mention like the rough estimate I have on how much I would have to spend. And he's like, "Wow, you're lucky that you have that much money to spend on something like this." And I'm like, "Dang it! I literally let go to shoot them. You could see the ink on my screen in the air, and it shut down." Anyways, I told him like I was playing. He's like, "Man, it's a good thing you have all that money." And I'm like, "I have been saving my money for years. I don't buy things often."
Yeah, no, it's like I'm like it seems expensive, but I've been saving for the Switch 2 for a while now. Like I knew it was coming.
And plus, I'm like, all the money I'm spending like that on what we're doing should last me 7 to 10 years. And I
If the
wouldn't even
Switch
make
2
a
is
purchase.
anything like the Switch 1, that thing's staying for a while.
And that's gonna help me out because I'm like, I can justify spending $850 on a setup that just for a Switch, in quotation marks, just for the Switch, if it's gonna last me for this long.
And it's also like the Switch is only one small part of that. Like the monitor you're gonna use for so much more than the Switch. That's part of the reason why that was like one of the reasons I like told my parents about like, oh, I want a second monitor. Because like, well, yes, it'll help me with streaming. It'll also help me with schoolwork, general multitasking on my PC.
I can't go without a second monitor anymore.
Oh yeah, no, this summer's gonna be rough.
Yeah, for streaming, yeah. I mean, you can maybe find an old monitor that you could use just to get something.
It's like, am I really gonna have to go back to one screen? This layout is so nice.
3 screens, I can't. Don't get me wrong, I like having 3 screens, but what happens most of the time is I'm not using one of them.
Yeah.
It comes in handy at times, but most of the time I'm like, I don't know what to put here. Now if I'm in a hyperfixation or if I'm streaming, oh, 100% for the day-to-day stuff.
Bro,
okay, that was... What
fix
on
the
earth?
flyfish collision, my ass!
That was bull. Normally I'm like, oh, maybe it was just lag or something. That just made no sense.
Bro, I saw the
well.
ball fucking jiggle.
That was not right. Like, the same thing, like, with me for my keyboard and stuff. Like, I didn't want to spend a lot of money on a keyboard. But for me, I'm like, I have been using a really bad keyboard for so long. I would like to get something that actually works.
Are you getting? Is it not part of the setup or the new setup? Are you getting the keyboard?
No. I got a keyboard in December.
Oh, okay.
I got the new one. But that's what I was referring to. And I got that one by a family member for Christmas, so I didn't have to spend it.
Same thing for me with my second monitor.
Yeah.
Fuck! I got Booyah canceled.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm like, oh my gosh, the new keyboard has been so nice. I love it. Having a full-size keyboard is so nice. Having colors and actually customization. And one of my favorite things is just the media controls. Having a dedicated pause, stop, and skip.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah. I think I made it back up to +3 at some point. Yeah, I'm at
I'm either
10
going,
now.
at this point, I'm either going A until we hit a new king, or B until I get that last item on the bonus wheel before it becomes really different between, or really large between items.
Oh yeah, I hate that. It happens too quick. That shouldn't happen in a single session. No battery.
To be fair, I don't experience often, because, like, I realistically I'm only gonna experience it, like, on stream, and even if I
Yeah.
do, I don't normally spend the entire stream doing Salmon Run.
That's true. And I feel like they should at least change it for big runs. Big runs, yeah.
Big runs they do.
Wait. I don't know, I feel like it's still too short. I could get there
We just
in a
play too much
day.
Big Run.
Yeah, that's a good point.
We just play a little too much Splatoon. Because we are totally normal about this game.
And I was talking with someone, and they're like, "Are you seriously gonna buy the Switch too?" I'm like, "Do you see what I do? Like, my whole
Have you seen my
online-
room?
Everything I do is Nintendo. Like, don't get me wrong. There are issues with it, but I'm like, there is no way I can't buy the Switch."
I kill the spy for some kills me. It
I do
did
agree,
kill me.
Switch 2 is not for everyone. But I'm like, for someone who like specifically likes Nintendo exclusives, I don't know what you expect me to do.
Oh.
Some of the eggs right there. Ow. Sorry.
Oh man, there's so many eggs right there.
Yes, I keep killing things. I don't know what to do with them. Man. He's so bad.
The lone mariner.
Pay cut. I haven't been professional +2 in so
Yeah.
long.
Sorry, I just saw a notification on Discord, tabbed into it. It was in my, what's it called? Computer science Discord, so I went to go close it. But then I read, like, my mind quickly read a message that just said, putting this in my bookmarks next to downloadmoreram.com. Splaticus. What was it? The other thing I'm really excited about, like, what's called recording locally with, other than just, like, being able to record 1440p, is that I'm fairly sure all the Twitch streams that, like, I download from YouTube are in 30 FPS.
Oh.
At least the reaction was 30 FPS, although I'm fairly sure I stream in 60. I'm fairly sure I remember changing settings so that it would be 60 FPS.
Weird. I know, YouTube is kind of strict on making sure your FPS stays the same throughout the entire video. And it's possible since you had some points in your video where that average was resulting in like.
No, it's
50
not a
or
YouTube
60.
thing. I know it's 30 FPS. Or actually, okay, maybe that I downloaded YouTube and it's in 30 FPS. But I know that like when I upload it to my what's it called, video editor, the video editor puts it in 30 FPS. Because it's like, hey, do you want to set the project's frame rate to this first item's frame rate? And it's like, yeah, why wouldn't I?
Yeah, what I was saying is that what YouTube does is it requires it to be at a interval of 30 or 60, and since your average is probably because of just CPU usage, you can have a non-perfect 60 for streaming, is that it results in you having an average of 55, and it just rounds down to that average of 30 to keep it consistent. Because I know if you have it has similar issues with the bitrate. If your bitrate is weird, it tries to convert it all into one singular bitrate for efficiency. But there also could just be a setting that's wrong. But for you, I agree.
The easiest solution just sounds like record locally.
Yes, yeah, definitely. If your local records are still 60, then you know
Still 30.
something. It's still 30, yeah. But whenever we start the setup, I kind of went through all the steps that you have to do, so just let me know and I can give you what I have. By the way, this technically would most likely increase your CPU usage while doing because of the two different resolutions, but it shouldn't be that bad. The other thing, I think it will add a little bit of a delay on the Twitch side more than what you do normally, but we're talking a couple of those.
I'll be honest, the only reason why I haven't gone through with buying stuff at the moment is just because I'm waiting for my new card to ship. My current card is expired, so
yeah.
I'm waiting for my parents to ship me my new one. I have the numbers and stuff already. I asked my mom to give that to me over a phone call, but I haven't activated it yet because I've just been waiting for the card to actually ship to me so I can use it.
Makes sense. Whenever you get to that point, let me know so I can talk with you about these hard drive stuff. I know we talked about it before, but I do want to at least
Yeah.
give an opinion and stuff. Because what I'm probably... Yep. What I'm probably going to do for you...
Oh, but it's nighttime. Sorry,
Oh.
I keep interrupting you.
No, it's okay, it's okay. What I'm probably going to do for you is record 4 hours of Splatoon footage at the higher resolution and see how it impacts the file size, if that makes sense.
And once again, file size is not the part I'm really worried about.
Well, I mean, it depends on how long you're wanting to keep things just in case you need to edit them.
Most of
Let's
the
say you
time when
had
I
a
leave
clip.
most of the time when I leave a stream, I know, like, okay, is it like a clip from this I want to use, or do I want to edit this? And if I already know I'm not going to do either of that, I'm probably just gonna end up doing it right then and there after it's uploaded.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
For me, I'm like, I feel like I'm gonna find a use for this. I don't want to delete it.
Also, don't worry about the fact I accidentally threw a booyah bomb into the water.
Oh.
I was aiming it at a griller. The griller died right as I threw it.
Oh, yeah.
Let me throw it at the bastards.
Didn't kill either of them. Sorry.
Like, see somebody put eggs in as a
Finally.
Kraken. Also, the 48 egg wave 3. Oh god, this is Joe on high tide.
So we finally got a good round.
Yeah.
3 hours.
Alright, how long does this wave last? 30 seconds?
I'm already dead.
Ooh! Why was that dodge roll so long?
I'm in the sky. And I died because of the grate. Pursue grate. Uh, There's so many UFS.
I'm gonna die to this thing. At least kill this goddamn steel wheel. I mean, hey, we died to time.
Yeah,
Which is
I'll take
better
that.
than I would have expected.
And we got the 7 bronze.
Hell yeah. Alright, time to go collect my, like, 30 bonuses or whatever. All the chunks. Oh, and I got the last one before the 400 point gaps. The last bonus.
So I just got posted, like I just saw a post in the marketplace.
Mm-hmm. Is someone else selling Legends Arceus?
No. I'm gonna read out what this is without reading. Like this person gave like a whole paragraph description, and I'm not gonna say what the name is. I'm going to just say what it is. Like read the description without the name. Alright, gamers, you drive a hard bargain. I am lowering the price to the unsnuggled blank to $20. I repeat, this man has never been snuggled. He has not been loved since his 2 wives left him. For some G-Man down in Quinasco or whatever. He needs a win, and it could be you. Hit me up if you want to connect this plushie.
Huh? Oh, I'm making the prediction now. Is this a fucking Schlatt plushie?
No, it's a character from Demon Slayer.
Okay.
Your reaction.
That's so funny.
I'm forwarding this into our Discord server in memes. This is too funny.
That's so good.
Actually, no, clips and highlights. This will go in clips and highlights.
There's my mouse. I lost it for a second.
So we're ending here, correct?
I'm calling it there. I'm hungry.
Could we talk after you finish stream?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, thank you. Alright, I will go to jail 3 for now, I guess.
Alright,
Since
I'm gonna
Poison
just
and Banana
leave
are
the call.
Works with me.
Fun stream. We got a little bit closer to our 800 bronze goal. We're about 250 out of 800. So what is that, like third-ish? A little less than a third. What is 800 divided by 3 actually? I don't know how to do that math off the top of my head. Calculator. 800 divided by 3. About 266. So we're a little under a third of the way there. God, this is gonna take forever. Okay. Anyways, I hope you have a great rest of your night. Eat food, drink water, go watch the new YouTube video. Go watch the new YouTube video. It's on my YouTube. YouTube.com/8 at agent_TO5, same as my Twitch. That being said, I'm gonna go get food, subscribe to YouTube, follow the Twitch, join the Discord, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the first actual Minecraft Saturday in like weeks. Bye, everyone.